Hi everyone, Katie here. Welcome back to another layout video. Today I have a picture of my husband and my son standing together. They just looked kind of similar and super cute, so it needed to go in the scrapbook. I'm using the Cool Boy collection that I just got recently from American Crafts. This ends up being a really quick and kind of simple layout, but I definitely wanted to show off one of the ways that I was using this collection. So I go ahead and pick out one of the pages. It almost looks like it's a sweater material. And when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, I don't know how I'd ever use that. And of course it is the backside of a foiled paper, which it kind of hurts me to use the backside, but you know, I go ahead and do it anyway because I like that it's a bit more neutral. There's not a whole lot going on. And I know I want to add more pattern and color on top of it. So my photo is 5x7. I made it a bigger photo when I was printing it just because I thought it was cute and it deserved to be a bigger photo. And sometimes, like I'm trying to do that, is expand into different size photos, whether it's much smaller photos or much larger photos than just the standard 4x6. So here we go, 5x7. I put it down on one of the rainbow papers. It's a foiled rainbow. It also came from the Cool Boy collection, but from the 6x8 paper pad. And it works as the perfect little frame. I almost double matted my photo, but I decided to use my jelly roll. It's like a sparkly navy color. The colors don't have names, or else I tell you the name, but I think it just kind of makes the photo highlight, pop on that white and patterned cardstock. I also go ahead and ink the edges with my prized ribbon Distress Oxide, again, just to kind of make the white stand out a little bit more on the layout. Now I'm using some pieces from a Heidi Swapp grab bag, and this is like Heidi Swapp, like her own brand. It's not through American Crafts. Not 100% sure how that all worked out, but it's like a little journaling rainbow that I'm just going to use as ephemera, and this tag that I'm going to have as a journal box. Now I know I've got to get my use out of the Cool Boy thickers as well, so I'm going to bring those into. I'm just building like one cluster here to the side of the photo, anchored by that tag. And I don't want to do too much. This is not a super busy layout. It comes together really quickly. I do cut out one of the little, kind of like ephemera bits from the 6x8 pad, and it's like a little cloud. It says good vibes, and it's got a couple little rainbows and a cute little smiling sun, and it's a nice little card, but I don't want it to be like square. So I just fussy cut around that, and I am going to ink the edges too, just to have it stand out. Now as I'm putting this cluster together, just to kind of like try it out, see how I like it, I know I need to pop some of it up because this is a very flat layout so far, and I'm not loving it. I love it because of the subject matter, of course, but it's not my favorite so far. So I get a little sparkly brad out to put in the little tag hole there. I thought about doing a sparkly star, and I think that would have been cute, but it was a very gold star, and I just don't really have a whole lot of gold on this layout. And actually one of the stickers that I end up using later has silver foiling, and the rainbow paper that I'm using as a mat also has silver foil. Not that you can't mix the two, but it just wasn't working for me. The light blue sparkle adds, it's just kind of cutesy, which I like. Now I'm gonna start putting my layout together. I have my boys are the best, and I kind of use that as my title. I don't do another big title, and that's okay. At first I thought I was gonna have one up in the top left, above the photo, but I just really don't think that it needs that. Not every layout needs to be 100% all out, my best design work that took me hours. This layout overall took me about half an hour. I was able to do it during nap time, and that is ideal. for me. That's what works. So I have my little Good Vibes popped up. My Boys Are the Best is a foam sticker, so it's already, popped up. And I'm going to use the little rainbow as kind of like an anchor base there, but it's going to stay flat, as is the tag, so that it can be journaled on there. Now, I know my clustering is not done. Like my embellishing, I suppose, is not done. I want to add at least a little bit more. Now, I don't have anything else from the Cool Boy collection, and that's okay, because I do have just a stash of many things. I'm looking through, they're just like general stickers and things that I have. I had this cute little thumbs up on the rainbow there. I have this cute smiling sticker sun, and I think that maybe it's from a Doodlebug collection. And I go ahead and add a cute little heart sticker that I have from, I don't know, something, I think a Jen Hadfield maybe, but like super old. Just trying to finish up a few bits and pieces from my stash, and I like that I'm able to bring that in, because I mean, I know we all have a ton of things. It's nice when we actually get to use them. So I have like all kinds of little sprinkly bits, whether it's enamel dots or hearts or stars or, gems, whatever they are. Mostly I end up using some of these little stars, just to sprinkle around just a little bit to kind of complete the clusters. Now, it does feel just a little blank to me. I want to add some washi tape to the bottom. I thought about doing the bottom and the top, but that seemed like a little bit too much. So I have this rainbow washi that I put down at the very bottom, but again, that almost felt a little bit too blank to me, so I find another blue with like zigzag washi tape. I think it was from a summer collection, to add to it and finish it off. Now, I do also add the date stamp right above that washi tape, but it is not in my video just because I needed to find the date on my phone. I like doing that with all my layouts. Now, I'm not journaling here just because I'm hoping that my husband might add a little bit about what he thought from this photo. So, thanks so much for watching. Bye.